In this video, I'm going to show you how we helped a law firm from California increase their case volume by 130% and cut their cost per lead by 63%. And yeah, I'm going to show you what we did month over month. What's up, guys? I'm Stefan, founder of Unlimited and co-founder of Diggity Media. We manage high-spend PPC campaigns for businesses, including law firms, like the one I'm about to walk you through. If you want to stop burning money and actually start scaling your law firm, you're in the right place. But before we begin, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one. Okay, let's begin. This law firm was already doing okay. They had a good team, consistent ad spend, and they were running Meta and Google ads. But the results had flatlined. In June, they spent a lot of money and got 42 leads at $49 per lead. Well, not terrible, but definitely not where they wanted to be. Their goal was clear. They wanted one qualified case per day. Long term, they wanted to triple that. So they came to us. Now, most agencies would have hit the reset button, but we didn't. And if you want to know why, it's because those campaigns had already gone through Meta's learning phase. And if we started from scratch, they would need to enter the learning phase again, and we'd just be paying the algorithm tax all over again. So instead, we made sharp, intentional changes to what was already live. First, we excluded leads that were already in the CRM because those leads were wasting budget. Then, we shut down the worst performing ad sets that were dragging down overall performance. This way, we kept the budget steady and cleaned up the structure. By the end of that first month, the results were already there. Leads more than doubled from 42 to 91. And CPL, or cost per lead, dropped from $49 to $34. So we did that just by fixing what was broken instead of, well, scrapping everything. In August, we kept those July campaigns running and created new ones modeled after them. Same angles, new spins. We tested new lookalike audiences and launched basic retargeting. Nothing fancy, just a reminder to stay top of mind. And the results held steady, 91 leads again. Even lower CPL, at around $30. The takeaway, if it's working, don't overthink it. Just double down. By September, we had a solid foundation. Now it was time to get more granular. We focused on car brand targeting, like Dodge Ram, Range Rover, and Jeep, especially for lemon law campaigns, because the client was offering those services. We also tested lookalike audiences by percentage, comparing 1%, 0 to 3%, and 4 to 6%. We did that to find the sweet spot between relevance and reach. And then we upgraded our retargeting creatives from static to video. Not every test was a winner, but every test gave us new insights. October was a turning point. We launched Spanish language campaigns, specifically targeting Spanish-speaking communities in LA and Orange County. We didn't reinvent the wheel. We used what was already working and just adapted it. The result? 260 leads at staggering $24 per lead. That was the lowest cost yet. At the same time, we noticed retargeting just wasn't pulling its weight anymore, so we shut it down and reallocated that budget to top-performing ad sets. In November and December, the results kept growing. We increased the budget, but not recklessly. We watched creative fatigue closely and rotated new content in before performance dipped. So here's what happened. In November, we had 318 leads at around $22 cost per lead. In December, 380 leads at $18 per lead. So that's 63% lower cost per lead compared to when we started. January brought a small dip, 368 leads versus 380 in December, with around 10% higher CPL, which is totally normal for post-holiday slumps, so we didn't panic, we just went back to testing. This time, we found that video creatives still outperform static, especially when focused on specific car brands. So we planned even more content around that and lined things up for February. In February, we launched a dedicated car brand campaign while keeping the best audiences from earlier general campaigns. Spend went up 60%, but leads jumped to 438 and CPL dropped by 34%. And then March. March was our best month yet. We added more manufacturers to the car brand campaign, expanded creative testing, and optimized everything top to bottom. Budget went up 70% compared to February, but CPL stayed efficient at just over 37 bucks. Total leads, 581. Every single KPI smashed. Okay, now let's zoom out for a bit. When we started, the firm's goal was 30 cases per month. They're now closing 60 to 70 qualified cases every month, more than double what they were doing. And they're on track to hit their 100th case goal a full year ahead of schedule. But here's what made the real difference. It wasn't just the ads, it was the partnership. The client helped with content, recorded testimonials, followed our creative direction and trusted the process. We didn't just run ads. We worked like a team. And that's why this wasn't luck. This was a real business built the right way. So if you're running a law firm or any local service business and you're tired of chasing results that never stick, you don't need to figure it out all yourself. You need a system and you need a team. At Diggity Media, we help businesses turn advertising into something predictable and profitable. If that's what you want, hit the link in the description and let's talk. And if you find this video helpful, hit like, drop a comment, and make sure you're subscribed because I've got more cases coming soon. I'm Stefan, and I will see you in the next one.